Hey guys, it is Jaybird Gaming here today, and before we get into the gameplay, let's start off by getting into this before the game action. And Robbie Anderson has a breakout player development traits, and so let's see if we can get that accomplished for him because he's been doing great all season. And that we need to get him either 3 receiving touchdowns or 150 plus receiving yards. I apologize. And our offensive coordinator wants to speak about Fletcher Cox, but I don't think he's somebody that we should worry about too much. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for clicking on this video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. And before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy it. And see you guys soon.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we're going to look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they take on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Alright, so far guys, it's been a very boring first quarter, and it's been a very boring game of football, but hopefully this will heat things up after we get this stop on defense. I mean, they said it was out, but it honestly looked like it was complete, but you know I'm not going to complain. And by the way guys, I will be using a different mic than I usually use in my previous videos, so just let me know how it sounds, if it sounds better or if it sounds worse or if it just sounds the same. But with that being said, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but this is Le'Veon Bell's season debut. Finally, he has gotten onto the field with of the regular season, and so that's really good. Hopefully he can put up some impressive stats. So far he's not been doing so great. You see Herndon picking up a lot of receiving yards, but yet to get his first receiving touchdown, unfortunately. But Le'Veon Bell, he's not been great so far. He's been in the negative yards. I'm starting to, I don't know, maybe he's not ready to come back yet. And you see Powell, he's showing he deserves that starting position, which he may get. I don't know if Le'Veon Bell continues to play like he's been playing so far, which I don't want to jump the gun because it's only the second quarter. He's only played 1 full quarter of football this season, and oh my God, that was terrible. That was a terrible throw, terrible decision by me, and it was just all around terrible. So we're gonna try this again because that first position was not good at all. And you see Le'Veon Bell, he's just not getting anywhere with 24 seconds left on the clock. It's desperation time. We're just trying to at least get a field goal before we go into the half. And yeah, because it's been a terrible it's been a terrible first half of football for us. And Robbie Anderson's finna. Oh my goodness, what a catch by Robbie Anderson. That was simply amazing. And he's going to get us close, or definitely going to be into field goal position. But we're going to try one more time to score, maybe 2 more times. But that was just a beautiful catch by Robbie Anderson. And hopefully he will get his hidden ability traits upgraded. I think if we get the goal accomplished this week, I think he'll be like a golden X factor, and we get the touchdown, but they call a flag, and that's probably going to be back on us, unfortunately. And yep, that's exactly what it is. Way to go, offensive line. Chuma Edaga with the holding penalty, so that's gonna definitely hit us where it hurts. But like I was saying, if we can get Robbie Anderson's goal like accomplished accomplish. I think he'll get like the golden superstar ability or whatever. And he's picking up some catches, some huge catches. And he's gonna just get us closer, and we're just gonna take the safe route here and kick the field goal, the 32-yard field goal. Hopefully we can hit this bad boy. And so yeah, you know. All right, I want to just make sure this is lined up right. We gotta make sure it's perfect. Let me get some of this water. All right, let's go ahead and hit this bad boy. And I feel like that's going to be good. And, oh, nearly missed it. That win, almost caught it, but thankfully it didn't. And so now we're going to go into the half trailing 3-7. And so we're coming to the third quarter, our first offensive possession. And, yeah, that's basically wraps up how the third quarter's been so far. And, that's gonna hurt, but we're gonna go for it on fourth down, because I mean it's third down. We have no points. We have to get back in this thing. But yeah, that was terrible. It hurts the team. It hurts to see him go down. You see Sam Darnold, he's rushing it himself. He said his running back is out, but so he's gonna have to play both positions, quarterback and running back. And that's typically not something that we want him to do, simply because he is the quarterback of our franchise, and we do not want him to get hurt. And guys, let me know, should I start scouting quarterbacks in the draft? Because I mean, just a terrible decision by me. But I just don't know if Sam Darnold is the quarterback. Oh, broken collarbone. That's just great. That's definitely not what we want. But yeah, like I was saying, do you guys think that I should start drafting or like start looking for another quarterback besides Sam Darnold, or do you think he's truly the future of New York? But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. It's only week 5, so there's no way I can be sure that he's gonna, or if we should start searching for another quarterback, or if he's the one. And ooh, see their defense. And was that Fletcher Cox, or was that Fletcher Cox that blocked that? Because if so, I totally disrespected him, and I do apologize. But I think it's too soon for us to decide on whether or not we want to start looking for other options at the QB positions. But in the previous gameplays, you can just see he misses wide open passes. I mean, and maybe it's just because it is his second year, so you know it's going to take some time, of course. And that's why I do think it's a little too soon to start quarterback searching. But I feel like drafting a quarterback wouldn't be a bad decision for us to, you know, like move further in the future. And this draft, I don't think it's loaded with quarterbacks, but we could definitely see what they have. And you see he's just getting sacked. It was just there was nobody he could get to at that point. It's 3rd and 17, so we gotta make something happen, guys. We gotta score in this position. I don't want a field goal. I want a touchdown, honestly. And he's throwing it to Robbie Anderson. Oh wow, baby, what a catch. That was, oh my goodness, Robbie Anderson coming through in the clutch with an amazing catch. And I don't know how many touchdowns he has on this game, but he has to be well over 150 receiving yards. I mean, he's been on fire this game, and you see Sam Darnold going down with a huge sack by Fletcher Cox. I do apologize for underestimating his abilities. He's been all over the field tonight. He's been sacked. I think that's the second time he sacked our quarterback, and that's something that we don't want to see. And what a catch by Robbie Anderson, and what a throw by Sam Darnold. And another thing, I mean, with Le'Veon Bell breaking his collarbone, is it time to move on? Like, is it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, because injuries are something that we don't want to deal with. And on it, so we're going deep again to Robbie Anderson. And he catches it. Oh my goodness, he's on fire. Robbie Anderson is having another magnificent game today. He had a great game last week as well, or the 2 weeks ago, because last week we had the bye week. But he had a great game last game we played. I think it was the Patriots, and he had a fantastic game. And we're trying to score. It's 9-21. We've got to get in the end zone. You see Herndon. Oh, he's just short of the touchdown, but he's so close to getting his. We're gonna go ahead and audible this thing. We're gonna try to get this touchdown right here. And Herndon is so close to getting his first receiving touchdown, and he's just short of a touchdown. But yeah, with the running back position, is it time to move on from Le'Veon Bell? Simply because I mean he is hurt again. He hasn't played one full game this season, and we're already in week 5, and he's probably, terrible throw by Sam Darnold, and terrible decision by me. But he hasn't played. It's week 5 already, and he probably won't come back until because he's going to be out for at least, I'm going to say at least 10 weeks, or at the most 10 weeks. He's going to be out at the most 10 weeks, and that's over half of the season, guys. So let me know, is it time to move on from Le'Veon Bell? Or is it just a waiting process? Should we just trust the process, or is it time to move on? And you see we're stopped just short on 4th down. We're going for it because we need this touchdown, guys. And we're finding Robbie Anderson for a wide open touchdown, easy. And that's gonna really put us back into this game. We're trailing 15-21. We hit the field goal 16-21, and we get a stop on defense, which is amazing. And so we're trying to score right here. And dangerous pass, but fantastic catch by Robbie Anderson. You see, Sam Darnold isn't having a terrible game, but you see this man right here, Robbie Anderson, 9 receptions for 210 receiving yards. Yeah, that's literally fantastic. And we're going to go deep to Robbie Anderson. He's been great all night, and he catches it once again. He's been on fire these past 2 games, or really ever since the beginning of the season. I don't know I forgot how he did on week 1, but these past 2 games he's played in, he's been amazing, and we dang near throw a pick in that play right there. And yeah, there's 1 minute left in this 4th quarter, and hopefully we can score. And we're gonna hand it off to Powell, and he's in there. Let's freaking go. He's in there like swimwear. He's putting his defender in a blender, making him look like a useless defender. And you see he's sharing that food, and he's eating. And he's showing that he can definitely come through in the big time clutch. He showed it the past 3 games. I mean, besides whenever he played the Browns, of course. But he showed it that he can come off the bench behind Le'Veon Bell. And so we're gonna try to go for the 2-point conversion, just so we can have at least a field goal lead. Now he stepped back, and oh wow, and that's not the first time he's thrown or missed wide open receivers, but it's all good. And we just got to get a stop, guys. We have to get a stop on defense. And you see, I'm trying to get off the line, and Quinnen Williams is coming through with the sack. Let's freaking go. The rookie is out here making plays. And that's his first sack of the game, actually. And oh, that was his first career sack. Oh, wow. And so that was a major accomplishment for him. And oh, we get the fumble. Let's freaking go. So that's honestly, that's got to seal the game. Am I right? I mean, we can run the clock down, hit the field goal, and dang, that's ball game. That's got to be. What a move by, I think that was Jamal Adams that made that hit. Yes, that was definitely Jamal Adams, and he recovered it too. Like wow, he really came through then. He hit that. He laid that iron down. Let's freaking go. And you see our teammate. We all our defensive players. And you see Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson is having an amazing game. 10 for 250, guys, with 2 receiving touchdowns. That's unbelievable. Great performance by Robbie Anderson and the rest of the team, honestly. I mean, even Powell, he's been doing great so far this game. I mean, he came in late, and you see we're going to dish it off to him just so we can juice the clock a little bit. They're going to call a timeout, of course. Gotta stay refreshed. That agua. And you see, we're going to just keep on handing it off to him. I mean, can't go wrong there. I mean, we're just going to juice this clock down to the wire. And you see he picks up a first down and much more. Great job by Powell, actually. And we're going to be well in possession of field goal. And so we're going to just keep on juicing this clock. They want us to kneel it. Nah, where's the fun in that? We're going to probably run it one more time at least just to get them to waste that timeout. And so let's see if we can do something here. So with Powell at our running back, we're handed off, and he's right in there. Let's freaking go. He's in there like swimwear. Powell is the future of the New York Jets running back core. He's been doing amazing. I think that's 3 on the game for him already, or not already, but that's 3 on this game if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, we just honestly we just need to get this stop right here just to secure the bag and secure the win. And you see Carson Wentz, he's looking deep, and Jamal Adams is reading that play, and he gets an interception to basically seal the deal. And that is ball game, folks. That is all she wrote. Jamal Captain is showing why he is also I think he's a co-captain on this team with the CJ Mosley. And he's not let me down none this season. I kid you not. He came through with the clutch fumble recovery, and now the clutch interception. Like, Jamal Adams is a great player to have on this team. I'm glad we have him. And yeah, guys, that's definitely gonna wrap up this game. We've beaten the Philadelphia Eagles, the former Super Bowl champions. They are the reigning Super Bowl champions. Actually, they won it this previous year in real life. And so yeah, that was a great win. I'm glad we could bounce back off that Cleveland win. We got back-to-back wins off of that, so that's really good. So apparently Cleveland is our kryptonite. And you see, we beat them everywhere except for the average yards per play, which I'm satisfied with. I mean, they only beat us about 0.3. Like, come on now. But we played all around. We all around played better than them. You know what I mean? We threw better than them. We ran better than them. And you see Robbie Anderson with the 255 receiving yards. I think he had 2 receiving touchdowns. And Powell, I think he didn't get very many yards. He got 62, but I do think he got 3 rushing touchdowns, which is amazing. And we see Jamison Crowder having an okay game with 2 receptions for 22 yards. And let's talk about our quarterback, Sam Darnold. 18 for 29, 358 receiving yards. Oh my goodness, passing yards. I apologize. And he has 2 passing touchdowns, but also an interception. That's something that we don't want to see. And the rushing wise, we gotta do better on stopping rushes, our rush offenses, because Jordan Howard 13 rushes for 113 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. And that's something that you don't want to see. And you see our receiving core. I mean, Robbie Anderson literally lit the stat sheet up this week. He was probably about the only one that had receiving yards. But so now with that being said, we did secure the win. Let's look at some post-game things. And so Quinnen Williams, he did get a skill point. So we're gonna equip that to the speed rusher. I'm really proud of how well he's been performing lately, and I'm very proud of the rookie defensive tackle, or left end. I apologize. I'm proud of the rookie left end. And I can't wait to see how his future pans out with us. I do want him to develop a lot as a speed rusher. And we got an ability slot, surprisingly. I don't know what that means. He still has a hidden ability. He has to play just a couple of more downs before he gets that unlocked. And so I'm very curious to see what that... I feel like he's going to be at least a superstar factor. Like the silver one or the gold one. I'm hoping for the golden one. If X Factor would be super, like, that would be amazing, but I highly doubt he'd get that. But next up we have Henry Anderson, our right end, where he got a skill point. We're gonna just basically put that on run stopper, because I feel like that'll help him out a lot. And so with that being said, we're just gonna auto upgrade those players. And let's check out the injury of Le'Veon Bell. Or first out, let's look at this breakout player performance by Robbie Anderson. And he said, what I tell you, I said I was one of the best players on this team, and I think I proved it out there today. Keep feeding me the ball. And you know, of course we will. And he have got the golden superstar ability, which is fantastic. And let's see what our offensive coordinator got to say about us. Great game. I was worried about us all week, but yeah, you already know how I am. You know, we ain't scared. But now let's look at the injury on Le'Veon Bell. And he is out for 7 weeks with a broken collarbone. That's something that we don't want. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe.